got Leo pretty mad thingy.
Hey guys, how's it going? Harry here at PMC, wanting to wish you all a happy new year. I'm looking at IAG on this video. I actually sold my position in IAG yesterday on the 4th of January, as it was getting pretty obvious, I think, in the afternoon that we were going to be heading back into a national lockdown situation, so the markets were getting a little bit spooked in the afternoon trading on the 4th. So we got out. We sold at 157 and thought we'll reevaluate the situation after we get more news from the Prime Minister last night. So yeah, we sort of thought we'll have a look at this again in the morning. Yeah, I mean, it opened up this morning. I think 146.95 was the opening price. Dropped down to 144.41 was the lowest point. We didn't get in at that price, unfortunately. Hindsight is a wonderful thing and all that, but we thought we'd just keep watching and evaluate where this thing was going. Yeah, we started, it started to pick up. So yeah, we've actually purchased 4 tranches of IAG stock this morning. The highest paid was 148.29. I mean, the other tranches, to be honest, we're pretty much around that kind of area. I think the lowest was probably around about this point at 147.50. Would have loved to have got in here, but you've got to be. Congrats to these guys, whoever this was that starts the buying process at 144. Congrats to you guys. That's balls of steel stuff. Yeah, we thought, well, we'll see how this. We wanted to be careful on that one, just in case, if you started getting a panic sell off. So. Yeah, we didn't get in at those levels, unfortunately, but yeah, we got in around 147 and the 148 mark. Yeah, I mean, the share price is up from that point. We've got a resistance level here at 153. Now, I've just knocked up this very, very quick chart, and I think if we can break out of this 153 resistance point, then we're heading back up to the 155 mark and beyond over the next few days. Seem to have a support level here at 150, around about the 150 or 150 and a half level seems to be support level. We had a sort of drop down in early trade at 149 and a half, but the general support at the moment seems to be around about the 150 mark. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to sort of break through this 153 mark later on during the day's trading. So yeah, just a quick video really. Just wanted to put you in the picture on this one as a potential longer term investment. It's a good price to be buying in if you're looking long term. I think you've got to remember now the vaccines are being rolled out. I mean, we're not in this nightmare scenario that we were sort of 12 months ago. I mean, I know that the pandemic situation at the moment is still pretty bad. It's when you look at the numbers, I mean, statistically it's worse than back in March. But I mean, back in March we didn't have vaccines, and it was a totally different story. So don't be thinking that it's the prices are going to start crashing down like they did from March onwards levels last year. I just don't think that's going to be a reality. So yeah, it's looking like a good entry point now, to get back in and sort of hold this long term. I mean, the national lockdown situation in England is probably, realistically, I would say sort of end of February, before they start easing restrictions. But again, this is all priced in. This is all priced into the market now. So, it is a good opportunity. If you get in at the right time and are looking more as a long-term investment. I mean, yeah, sure, you can day trade it as well. If you're happy to just make, a couple of pence per share. I mean, we were lucky really yesterday. I mean, like I say, we sold at 157, and we got back in, like I say, around here. So in fairness, I mean, we've kind of with the amount of shares that we were buying, we've equated an extra over 1,700 free shares, just by selling on, yesterday's price and buying back in today. So, it swings and roundabouts. If you want to go long term or day trade, I mean, I wasn't particularly day trading. It's just that, I'd actually bought in the last time I'd bought in around about the 144 mark, I think it was. My last trade in IAG was around about the 144, and I'd held it for a few weeks. Even when it was up at 171, still wasn't really thinking of selling even at that point. I was sort of more on a long, thinking more long term really. But obviously, with how things change in the market, things can change from day to day. So you've got to constantly keep reevaluating. But yeah, so we got out at 157 yesterday, got back in today. So like I say, that's another bad news story. But now we know where we are now. We know there's another lockdown. We know it's probably going to continue for potentially 2 months. But this is all factored in now. This is all factored into the price. So sure, if you want to day trade it, you can still make some nice profits. If you're happy with a couple of pence and you're buying, some decent volume, if you're day trading, with a smaller budget, you're not really going to be doing too brilliantly out of it. But profit's profit, I suppose, isn't it? At the end of the day. But yeah, there you go. So check it out, IAG. Definitely a good entry point, I would say now around the 150 mark. So if you're getting around 150, then like I say, hold it for the next few months, and you should see some nice returns off the back of that investment. Drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe and all the usual YouTube bollocks that people like to say at the end of videos. Until next time, take it easy guys, hope you're making some fat stacks, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, bye bye.